the New England Patriots quarterback room. And the reason I wanted to talk about that is we have 4 different quarterbacks. We still got Bailey Zappe. We just signed Jacoby Brissett to I think about $9 million a year. I could be wrong on that, but it's a lower figure. Then we drafted Drake Maye number 3, and we even drafted Joe Milton the 3rd in like I think the 6th, 7th round. I could be wrong on the exact round. Regardless, we have a talented group, and the main reason I'm excited for it isn't even really mainly Drake Maye. And I know that is icing on the cake, to be honest with you, or maybe the whole cake depending on how you look at it. And that's mainly because Jacoby Brissett. And here's why. He is going to teach them how to be a pro. He is a pro in his own right. I do really love who he is, not only as a quarterback, but as a person. He's a pretty good dude. He's been in the quarterback room a lot. He's never had any problems. Any organization that he's gone to, he's been an upstanding pro, and we need that. That's exactly the type of guy that we need, not only for Drake Maye, but Joe Milton. Why not? For Bailey Zappe. Why not? These guys need to develop. Whether we can use them as a trade asset, whether we move on from them to begin with, or not wishing anything, let's say Drake's not the guy. Joe is, maybe. I'm not saying that he is, but possibilities could be anywhere down the road. You never know. I mean, Tom Brady replaced Drew Bledsoe, who was a number 1 overall pick. And just got signed to $100 million at the time. Let's not forget history. So the NFL is crazy. You never know what could happen. Hell, Kirk Cousins was Mr. Irrelevant, then better than RG3, and he's still in the league. I know injuries for a lot of people, but that's, you never know in the league. So let's just make sure all of our talent is developing and progressing every day. And I think that Gerard Mayo is doing a great job of that, because in the long term, we will get Drake Maye. But in the short term, I'm not looking at Drake Maye, okay? Let him develop. Let him grow into the quarterback we all can see he will become. First off, he's got to play. You don't just become a starting quarterback. You have to grow into it. Peyton did it. Tom did it. Every single great quarterback had to wait their time. Even Mahomes, he had a year behind Alex Smith, if we're being honest with you. And let's not sleep on Alex Smith. Smith was a great quarterback for the Kansas City Chiefs and helped them turn that franchise around. And then Andy Reid was able to trade up in the draft and get a Patrick Mahomes. And look at where they are now. So I'm not saying that we are going to have any sort of Mahomes-like thing, or even the Houston Texans, CJ Stroud and all that. They are their own separate person and players and organizations. Very similar, though, because their GM comes from our branch in New England, Nick Caserio, and now we have Elliott Wolf after Bill has been fired from head coaching and GM roles. I, at first, was not the greatest and biggest advocate for Gerard Mayo, I will be honest with you, but as soon as I saw the press conference with him and RKK, I saw the difference and the dynamic and the change and how it's similar. It's still similar, but different. You know, I might have had my own differences at the time, and I've grown to actually really like him, okay? I had to hear from him. I had to hear from his point of view, see more who he is, and I'm excited to see how this is. Now, let's not get into that again, because this is more about the quarterback room and why I'm excited about it. And that's from what I've seen in OTAs or minicamp, whatever the hell it's called. Really like Drake Maye. You know, he's had his own faults. He's had a couple of things, but he's grown. He's gotten better as the day has gone on. You could see it from the start of the day to the end of the day from this footage I watched, and I think it was like day 1. And I really liked how attentive he was. He watched everyone do their drills. He kind of saw what they did well, and he was able to take that and then grow on it and do better in his own drills. Because at least the video I had seen, him going first in the rounds, it was a lot different from him seeing them and then his next go and further on. And, you know, towards the end of the day, you could see him progress and get better and grow. He might have hit a pad or two, and then he doesn't, or he wasn't settling before he threw it at the net, and then he settles and then he makes it. You get what I mean? Like subtle differences. You get what I mean? Like things that you like to see. You know, it's not supposed to be perfect day 1 like Gerard said, but you want to see them progress and have that competitive spirit. Another reason I love the quarterback room is they all want the starting job, and that's important because they're all going to push each other. You know, you don't necessarily have to be mean, nasty, and rude about it, but you can be competitive and want to be the main guy. Who doesn't want to lead a team in the National Football League? I mean, let's be honest with you. As a quarterback, you are the guy. So win, lose, draw, you are getting the blame and you are getting the praise, whatever the case is. You get what I mean? So they want that opportunity, especially Jacoby as a vet, and I want to give him that opportunity. He needs to maybe not the whole year, okay? Maybe not the whole year, depending on how he plays. I don't know. I do believe in him, though. I do think he is a talented and capable quarterback. It just depends on whether he will be able to execute that. I just want Drake Maye to have progress going, and it's not necessarily, hey, you need to take us to a championship this year. You're 21. Hey, dude, we got 5 years with you at least on your rookie deal. Let's get the first one. Let's clean you up, polish you up. Then we can run for the next 4, because depending on what happens this year, we're going to get an all right pick. I'm not looking to be a playoff team. If we are in the playoffs, that's beautiful, but I'm not looking to be a playoff team. I'm looking for him to progress, understand the game, become a professional, grow into his own body. He's 21 and dude's massive. I mean, we have to understand that. I think that's what's most important. Let the competition be competitive as it could possibly be, to let him grow and develop as his own career is just now budding in front of us, because now he's the new number 10. Number 10 just got shipped to fucking Jacksonville. So I hope Mac Jones is doing well, but now we got a whole nother 10 to worry about in Drake Maye. Let me know what you think down below, and I'll see you in the next one.